Hello everyone, this is a follow-up to my fat loss journey update for June 2023, and I just wanted to follow it up because I spoke about how to choose weight. So on this video I wanted to focus on how to choose the weight for your workout. So whenever, at least for me, I used to get confused a lot when people said do bicep curls for 8 to 10 reps. I was like, okay, is it 8 or 10? Do I stop at 8? Do I stop at 10? Do I go until it hurts? Do I keep going until I can't move the muscle anymore? How do I pick weights and how do I perform them? For this reason, that's why I contacted Mo Larby, and he gave me a lot of good stuff, you know. And so for this video, I just got out of the gym and I recorded myself doing a workout. I did my torso yesterday. So this workout is was for legs, glutes, arms, front and rear deltoids, abs and lower back. So first of all, I want to keep my reps in the 20, 15, 12 range, something like that. So basically nothing like 5 reps or anything like that, not super heavy weights. And right now it's 11 in the morning. I have not eaten anything. I only drank a coffee. So all the weights that you see me using, I'm basically using the glycogen from last night's meal. So what I'm doing for nutrition is I'm keeping my protein at around 100 grams of protein per day. And then I'm going to play around with the fats and the carbohydrates. I know that if I eat too many carbohydrates, the carbohydrates go to the liver. Anything I don't use will go to the liver, stored as glycogen. And if basically there's no fat loss when there's glycogen, because the body prefers to use glycogen instead of breaking down fat and turning it into ketones. So knowing that, I'm gonna play around with intermittent fasting, try to eat around 3 p.m., maybe 5 p.m., give myself a window, 6-hour window to eat, probably eat a large meal first, then a smaller one. It would all depend, but I'm going to keep my carbs in check. Also with the fats, I don't want to go too high because sometimes when I eat too much fat, I don't feel good. My stomach doesn't feel very good. So I'm learning a lot about my body, and I'm learning a lot about exercise. So well, let's talk about weight selection. So every time you do a set, there comes a point, let's say you're doing chest, you're doing dumbbell presses. You're pushing and you're strong in the beginning, and there comes a point where you feel like you cannot push and you want to stop the set. But if you just hold the dumbbells right there and you rest for a little bit, you can actually probably squeeze out like 2 or 3 more reps, and then you're gonna have to rest again. This will be the final rest, and then after that you can probably squeeze out 2, maybe 3 more reps. You could keep going until really you just collapse and you can't push anymore. But what I've done is I am calling this the rule of rest. You can call it whatever you want, but basically if I have to rest 2 times on a set, any reps that I do after the second rest, that's the end of the set. So let's say I want to pick a weight that allows me to do 15 reps. So I'm gonna pick a weight that I'm probably resting or try to make or pause a little bit around rep 11, rep 10. Rest a little bit, few seconds, keep going. Probably I'm gonna have to rest around rep 13. By that time, I'm really like a little out of breath, and then I keep going, and then I stop at rep 15. Sometimes when it's too intense, maybe you just have to rest once and then you stop the set. So for the workouts, the first exercise I did is the reverse lunge for your glutes. I don't have the multi-hip machine like Doug recommended, but I used the reverse lunge. And I started with, if I remember, 25-pound dumbbells. And when you see the videos, I want you to pay attention to the rest. I want you to pay attention when I stop and I rest. So I stop one time, rest for a little bit, then I keep going, and rest another time, and then I stop at around 20 reps. And then for the second set, I picked a 35-pound dumbbell. I did the same thing, but this time I stopped at around 12 reps. For the third and final set for the glutes, I picked a 45-pound, I picked two 45-pound dumbbells, and I did the same thing. I rested twice, but this time I stopped at around rep 10. After that, I went to do leg extensions for the quadriceps. And for this one, as you can see here, I lean back a lot. So basically, I'm replicating sissy squat, which is what Doug recommended. Also, you want to lean back so that you can stretch your quadriceps. And this gives you more strength, and it lets you work your quadriceps more efficiently. So for this one, I picked 70 pounds. And I was able to do 20 reps. After that, I went to the leg curl machine, and I also picked 70 pounds. But for this one, I could only do around 12 reps. Then I went back to the leg extension, and this time I did 80 pounds, and I was able to do 15 reps. But for the leg curls, I kept it at 70. But for the leg curls, for the second set, I was only able to do 10. And for the third set, I was also able to do 10. For the leg extensions, I did 80 again for the second set, for the third and final set, and I was only able to do around 11. After that, I went ahead and did the rear deltoid cable pulls. For that one, I picked a 15-pound weight. I did around 20 reps. Of course, I rested those 2 times. And then I did the front deltoids with 35 pounds. I think it was 15 reps, resting those 2 times. Then I did not increase the weight for those. It seems like for smaller muscles like the deltoids and maybe the biceps or triceps, I keep the same weight. Maybe I can do higher reps on the first set, but then the second set, I tend to go lower in weights. I tend to go lower in reps just because I'm already more tired. I'm able to increase more weight for larger muscle groups like the glutes, the quadriceps, the chest, the middle trapezius, the lats. So, but you know what? You experiment. Maybe you have different strengths in different muscles. After that, I did the bicep curls and the tricep dumbbell extensions. I picked a 25-pound dumbbell for the biceps. £15 for the triceps, and I kept the same weight for all of the sets. I rested twice before I stopped my sets, and I felt I had a pretty good workout. And last but not least, I did the abs by putting a 35-pound dumbbell on my chest, close to my shoulders, and I just did the curls, and I stopped around rep 28. Now for my lower back, it's actually not lower back because it actually runs down from from the base of your spine all the way to your neck. You just cannot see that muscle because all the other muscles are on top of it. This looks more like a reverse crunch. And for that one, I used two 35-pound dumbbells. That's basically 70 pounds. And I stopped around rep 15. All right, and that's how I'm picking weights now. Hopefully it helps you. If not, you use your own system. But this is working for me because before I was just trying to feel the muscle get super exhausted. Now I'm just focusing on the rest, on the breaths, and we'll see what happens. I want to thank you all for being part of my journey. Thank you. I hope you're learning something. I'm definitely learning a lot. I learn a lot from you guys' comments and your questions. So please reach out to me if you have any question. If you want to talk, I'd be glad to talk about losing weight, exercises, maybe technology. I just want to say thank you, and I wish you the best. Bye.